Let's get ready to riot, riot.
Though this nation has proudly thought of itself as a ethnic melting pot, in things racial, we have always been, and we, I believe, continue to be, in too many ways, essentially a nation of cowards.
Adam Taxon here with more coverage that you're not going to get from the so-called mainstream media. My go-to site is the Gateway Pundit, and I try to add a little value to what he does. He's coming out of Missouri, by the way. His website, and first of all, his name, he does have a name, is Jim Hoft, and the website is thegatewaypundit.com. If you keep up to date on all that and you read the comments regularly, there's no need to listen to me, by the way, unless you're driving or walking your dog or running or something. But here is something he posted at around 7:26 p.m. tonight Central Time, which was about an hour and a half ago. And it is titled, "Justice for Mike Brown Mob to Boycott Black Friday, Hold National March on Saturday." This is what communists do, you know. This is what they live for. But here's what Hoft wrote. The Justice for Mike Brown Leadership Coalition organizers are calling on all protesters to disrupt commerce on Black Friday. There's a tweet from the Sparrow Project which says, "This Black Friday disrupt commerce for Mike Brown." Of course, one of the many obvious jokes here is that Mike Brown was into disrupting commerce, as you saw what he did with the Swisher Sweets at the convenience store. But Hoft goes on. The protest group is also calling for a national march in Ferguson on Saturday. Haven't checked the weather forecast, but based on some of the stuff that's been going on this November, you know, global warming, it could be kind of fun. I might support it if it's 5 degrees out. I'm all for them being out there. He goes on to say, the group hopes to hurt American merchants on Black Friday since there are no more local merchants to abuse. IB Times reported momentum is building on social media to boycott the Black Friday sales in order to hit corporate America where it hurts over the fatal police shooting of Michael Brown. The Justice for Michael Brown Leadership Coalition is organizing the No Justice, No Profit boycott campaign on Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, through to Sunday. Black Friday is traditionally, and by the way, no, that's not why it's called Black Friday. It's not also because it's black, like sad or anything, but it's because that's the day that retailers often go in the black as opposed to in the red for their sales for the year. That's why it's called Black Friday. But anyhow, the IB Times continued to write, Black Friday is traditionally the day that kicks off the Christmas buying period with retailers across America. Of course, I've seen too much of that stuff already. I think Halloween is the new Thanksgiving. Retailers across America offering big discounts to jumpstart the busiest shopping days of the year. Dacia Polk of the new Black Panther Party said the coalition wants the whole of St. Louis to participate in the boycott this weekend. We are asking you to withdraw your participation the entire weekend, she said. There will not be business as usual in America while our people are being killed. She didn't mention if she was, well, referring to the comment Rudy Giuliani made about who's killing most of her people. We all know the answer to that. As usual, the comment section is the place to be for the really cutting-edge stuff, and I'll give you a few of those. A lot of them are predictable, but nevertheless funny. Mad Hatter writes, thank you for your boycott. You just made shopping safer for the rest of us. And to that, Lou Ann Watson responds, wow, the stores will be less crowded, and I don't have to listen to them speak in tongues. And to that also, Snowdog responds, this will have zero effect on us, as we do most of our shopping online. Wife hates crowds, though I'm thinking maybe heading out of town Saturday might be a good idea anyway. Need to go to the range again. Been a couple weeks. Armchair Mike writes, well, another $300 gone from the economy, but profits, I think he's referring to all the protesters collectively, but profits will be up with lower shoplifting, so it's a win-win. Yeah, I mean, how predictable is it that there are going to be shoplifting comments there? James Otis Jr. writes, maybe it's just me, but the Ferguson rioters threatening to boycott Black Friday is like a bunch of obese people threatening to boycott Cracker Barrel once it's out of food. They done stole everything they might have bought. Patty writes, no racism, no racist cops. What the hell are you stupid people talking about? The racism we have witnessed towards a good cop by you stupid people is disgusting. You are the racist. And She is referring to the quote, Dacia Polk of the new Black Panther Party says the coalition wants the whole of St. Louis to participate in the boycott this weekend. And Patty writes, well, that isn't going to work out so well because we Americans aren't stupid. And that flag upside down, you hate America and our laws, then leave. Men and women fought for our freedom, and the symbol of that freedom is our flag. You people are stupid in inciting hate and racism. FFS writes, they don't need to shop on Black Friday. They already did their shopping after the new No True Bill decision. 100% off. I love that phrase. I mean, it's sad, but 100% discount for what a lot of those in those mobs, or as I call them, Michael Brown shirts, but of course those so-called flash mobs have been going on for a long time. And then let me just put in another comment or two. Dabo Bean writes, when are these people going to realize that 90% of America does not give a flying about Mike Brown or their perceived injustice complaints? Blocking highways and messing with people's Christmas shopping is not going to endear anyone to their cause. Soon 98% will just want them to go away. I think we may be at 90% right now already. And to Dabo Bean, Luann Watson responds, there was a protest in St. Petersburg, Florida today. 50 people showed up for about an hour. Then they left. Zip. And let's keep in mind that the weather in St. Petersburg is a lot nicer than it is elsewhere in the country. And this is the final two I'm going to give you. Gully Cat writes, well, good. At least there won't be any weird black folk at the sales, shouting, listening to their execrable rap music, fighting and generally acting like animals. I'll try to make up for any sales that have been made to those people simply because the experience of shopping will be so much more pleasant. They should all shop at their local stores. Wait, there are no more local stores. They've all been burned down. Too bad. So sad. I'm afraid these people lost me at O.J. Simpson. That's something I was thinking about before. Let them do whatever they want and ignore them unless they bother you. And you may want to, this is just Adam thinking it aloud here. It's time for you to Google if you haven't already seen it. John Derbyshire's classic piece, The Talk, non-black edition. And then the final comment I'm going to give you here is from Billy Bob Bob. There's no way these people won't be in the malls. Friday, no way. Stores better be ready for social media Flash Mob Friday. And, actually, Luann Watson also responds to that. Bring your weapons Friday. All right, that's enough for now. You get the point. Again, you should be checking out thegatewaypundit.com on a regular basis. And you should be subscribing to my YouTube channel at ataxin.com. Not at ataxin.com, it's just called Ataxin, A-T-A-X-I-N. And I'll be giving you more coverage that you won't get from the mainstream media. This has been Adam Taxin.